I previously shared this picture, which was in response to John 14.6, but I focused mostly on the second part of that, which is like the way through the Father and the fact that it was a feminine figure speaking to what looked like a male figure. But in the recent video where I was talking about the I am statements, I decided to look more closely at the first part, as in I am the way, or the way I am. And this was the end result. So we've got an owl. The eyes are quite clear here. And the owl comes up quite a lot. So this idea of the feminine wisdom, and there's the goddess Athena. I learned in hieroglyphics, the owl represents the letter M, and that there's also an owl nebula in Ursa Major. And also that owl eyes are associated with the god even, Ra or Re, the sun god. There's also a fish swimming upside down at the bottom here, which may or may not relate to Pisces. There's the letter Y here inside sort of a box, which may relate to Yod, I think is how it's pronounced, the Hebrew letter, which I think represents like the idea of divine creation and the hand. There's an acorn coming in here above this symbol, which I don't know what it means, but acorn obviously is associated with druids and fertility, and it's also a type of nut, so it could also relate to the goddess Nut or Newt. And here in the centre are the letters OZ, Oz, as in perhaps Wizard of Oz. But I also found the words Migdal Oz, as in strength of the tower, so the word Oz relates to strength and is one of the divine names of God. The letters down here look a bit like OB. I'm not quite sure what that means. I also thought about the idea of I am the way can also be interpreted as the way being a path or a road. So was there a specific path or road that was known to the people at the time? I found that there was one called Via Maris, which is also the way of Horus, which was the main route through Syria to Egypt, which would have been a big trade route. I'm sure I'll find more as I keep looking at it. It is a nice aesthetic. Please like and subscribe, and please feel free to comment if there's something that you see in the picture that I haven't seen yet.